Howdy, folks. We is coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. And
Yeah, Rock Hill, South Carolina. And Lee's on the fire right now. He's
we got,
also in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
that's right. So tonight,
We need to fire our lighting director.
oh
I can't even see me. I see a big shadow.
well, we'll do silhouettes tonight. There he goes. He's getting it all on there now. I'm going to heat it up. As you can tell, Lee's going to be using a Dutch oven tonight. But what we're doing tonight is stuffed seafood or stuffed fish of some sort. And what I'm doing, where'd it go? There it is salmon. I'm going to stuff it. It's going to be a crab stuffing. Don't have a recipe. I'm sure the way I'm going to do it has probably been done by about 300 or 400 million people. But I'm going to still do it that way, and because it just sounds like the right way to do it, and it's the way I think will work. If it don't, then it don't. And what I'm going to do by mixing the crab with cream cheese, garlic, softened cream cheese in the whip form, garlic, and salt, pepper, and mayo.
Yeah, Pickles, we're back outside. It's a beautiful day today. It's not 132 degrees, so fired up the chimney and getting the Dutch ovens going.
Humidity must not be bad either.
Oh, not at all.
That's good. That's a rarity around here.
I could have jogged down here to his house.
When you get the urge to do that, let Lee know. Video that. Here come Rusty. You want us to set up a water table halfway between?
Halfway, heck. Set up one about every 30 feet.
I know I'd need it. I know. So, tell us about y'all's cook tonight, Rusty.
Well, tonight, Lee just informed me we are doing a stuffed flounder. He's going to make the stuffing. He's got the cream cheese and all the stuff you normally put in there in one. And he's going to take a fillet of flounder, stuff it, roll it up, and going to cut it into pinwheels. I'm going to make stuffed flounder pinwheels.
That'll be good. We have Jiffy here. He in the crowd. Hello from the big town of Cumming, Georgia. Yeah. Hello to you, my fellow Georgian. I love Cumming. That's a great area. It's the gateway to the mountains. So, all righty. So, Lee, you added more coal to it?
Yeah, I just put some more coals in to get them going because I've got to cook my side dish in a skillet on the side.
Okay.
So instead of bringing out my burner and having a whole bunch more stuff out here, we're going to do it live on coals in the backyard.
There you go.
And we'll probably screw it up, but that's okay.
Cook it both there side by side. What kind of charcoal are you using?
This is B&B.
Okay.
I really like this stuff. It holds together. They're bigger briquettes and they get a longer burn.
So it is briquettes and not lump.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not long.
Which do you like better, briquettes or lump?
Huh? I personally like briquettes, and he prefers lump, especially in the drum.
Yeah.
But I don't mess with lump at all. I use strictly briquettes.
When I use the drum, on a C3PO, I've cooked in it 4, 5 times, something like that. And one time I used the briquettes, and then I did lump after that, and I like the lump better in it. Now, if I'm using something like a kettle or I'm doing like that, I think briquettes would be better for that. So what you got as a starter in there, Lee?
Trying to. I can't hear him. So. What'd you say, Mike?
What you got in there for a cold starter?
This is not a Smoking Bears name tag. I just got off of work, and I didn't take my name tag off yet, Pickles. Pickles just asked if I had my official Smoking Bears name tag on.
Oh.
And then he said, or does he forget who he is?
Hey, in my house, we forget who we are most of the day. All righty.
The video that I'm watching is behind.
So did I hear you answer what kind of starter you're using?
What kind of starter?
For the briquettes.
Oh.
The tumbleweeds.
Okay.
So I get these.
Oh yeah, those things work great.
Yeah, and then because I had a few hot coals left, I put them in the bottom, poured the new ones on top, and now they're all lighting up.
Yep.
So, but just like your oven in the house, you got to preheat it. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm putting the coals on, getting the iron preheated, so then I can drop in when I need to. But what I have on the inside, I have 2 trivets. Let me see if I can show y'all what I'm talking about. And come on now. So I have a trivet on top of a trivet. Can you see that?
Uh-huh. You're raising it up a lot. Yeah.
So I have the wire trivet, which gets it up a bit higher off the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm doing fish, I want to be able to cook it all the way around.
Right.
And then I have the cast iron trivet on top, so that way, hopefully it doesn't flake apart and fall between the racks.
Okay.
So, put that back on like so.
I like that. Plus, you won't have it cooked too hot on the bottom then.
I can't hear you.
No.
It won't cook too hot on the bottom.
No, it won't be that hot on the bottom. The trivets are going to elevate it plenty far enough up from the bottom of the Dutch oven.
Yeah, you'll get an even cook that way. I love that idea. That's an excellent idea, and using the 2 is great. Yeah.
And I'm just learning Dutch oven cooking. I've got the concepts, majority of it, but the actual practice I'm very lacking on. So I've been telling Rusty for years this has been one of those things I've been wanting to master forever, ever since watching John Wayne as a kid. An old cookie out there.
Yeah.
I've been infatuated with chuck wagon cooking since I was little, but I never knew anybody that did it or how to do it.
I used to do Dutch oven when I was a kid in class. We did Dutch oven all the time. Anytime we went camping, and we camped a lot.
Oh, yeah.
We always did Dutch oven.
Yeah, we did too. I was a Boy Scout leader for 13 years, and I was cooking merit badge instructor, taught cast iron care, cooking, and everything else. Yeah. And we'd have, an area, we might have, 10 Dutch ovens and have like 3 stacks with 3 stacked on high, and, swapping out, doing dump cakes was the boys' favorite things to do.
Oh, yeah.
So many different dump cakes for them. But I love cooking in the Dutch ovens.
My favorite thing out of the Dutch oven is pineapple upside down cake.
Yep.
Oh, it puts the crust that it'll put on that pineapple on the bottom there, and it caramelizes and does that. Oh my Lord, that is the best you'll ever taste.
Okay, brown sugar, butter, and pineapple is magic.
Yeah, yeah. But oh man, oh yeah. Now I'm gonna wish I had a pineapple upside down cake. But
I've got a Dutch oven skillet at home that I got from my mom when she passed away. That we, that is our official pineapple upside down cake skillet.
uh-huh.
Because I mean, anytime we make it, we always use that skillet. It's the perfect height. Whenever you stick the board onto it and flip it over, I mean, the cake itself doesn't have that far to fall when it hits the board. I mean, it's a perfect skillet for that.
Yep. And you know that lid on that Dutch oven, if you take that lid off and set it down on the coals or on the a rack over the fire, or if you got a fire or coals over it,
It's
and
a
you leave
skillet.
the handle part up, you can use it as a skillet.
Yeah, it's a skillet, a little mini wok.
Yeah, exactly.
We did that with your 20-inch Dutch oven. We
Yeah.
took the lid and made breakfast on it.
There you go. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. Dutch ovens are multi-purpose. They really are. I miss mine. I let my daughter borrow it, and I have no idea where it is.
Well, my goal this fall is to get very acquainted with mine. I want to get more acquainted with them.
She took my camp stove. I just have uh, uh, what is it? Great something. The one that the Target brand is, whatever that is. Uh, I had it, and it was a 2 burner stove using propane.
Yeah,
Works great. I had some pans and some cast iron pans. Had some camping plates. Looked real nice. You know that blue enamel. Um, and I had a Dutch oven in there that I used. I got to ask her if she has any idea where that is.
yeah. You got to have a set that for you to keep and a set to loan out.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I keep telling him, after 5 years, then possession is it.
Yeah,
It's no
yeah.
longer yours.
Yeah, I've got several pieces that have been here probably the 5-year mark.
And longer.
I know my little
Hey,
little pots that we did baked apples in the Scouts. Those have been here forever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I got some little cauldrons. They're perfect size for an apple.
You had.
And we made baked apples. One was perfect size for one apple, and we did baked apples in them.
He had
Well,
one.
yeah.
He had a set.
we got Terry here, Mavwood.
How you doing, man? Let's see who's all here.
I'm not going to be able to read that because I got to pick up the laptop and bring it to me so I can read it.
Oh,
Scoot
So
closer.
it's just I can't. It's still, I'm scooting over. I'm bending over, and I'm not going to be able to read this.
well, I'll be able to do some of it here in a minute. So,
I mean, every once in a while, if y'all see me zoom in really close, it's because I brought the laptop to me so I could read.
Well, be careful so you don't knock the thing out, the camera out.
Right.
Let's see. Charlie, howdy. Terry, howdy. Jiffy, howdy. I don't know who else is in. Anybody else? Well, Mike, you ready to get started? I'm already heating up.
let's get started. What the heck? Can't
All right.
dance. No matter how hard we try, we can't dance. Well, I can't. All right.
You turn the table camera on.
It's a good spot for you.
All righty. Let me bring it over here where y'all can see. I'm stuffing it with crab. This is I tried to get lump crab, but it was just too expensive. This is a 1 pound can, roughly. I didn't weigh it. And I'm using probably half the can.
Well, I got to make the filling for my flounder, which my flounder's all defrosted. So that was good. I had to lay that out early. So I don't know how much of this I'm supposed to put in. I think it was a half cup. So
And here goes the garlic.
that's about half a cup, don't you think?
It sure does look like it.
You say, folks may say, how much of the garlic did you use? About that much.
Oh. Then I had to go get some feta, which I knew it wasn't gargantuan.
Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola. So I had to get real feta, and it's about half a cup, roughly. That's about that, isn't it?
That's what it looks like.
And it said 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. No, 3 ounces of cream cheese. And this is an 8-ounce container, so about a third of it.
Got a couple of tablespoons of mayo here. Or teaspoons, I should say. Might end up putting more. Don't know.
About that.
No, that's not enough.
Yeah, about that.
Let's just get this mixed up. Now, even though it's whipped cream cheese, you need to soften it. So it's been out for
I'm going to say to mix this up. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but
Salt, pepper, onion, garlic, Old Bay.
Bayou Bear.
Want me to go get you a fork to mix that up with?
No, I got a fork over
Okay.
here. But because now I got a spoon. Gosh, dang it.
I mean, Old Bay, where you at? There you go. You know what? What was it Justin Wilson used to say? I'd put that on and make a sandwich. That looks good by itself.
Put that on a cracker, dude. Okay.
Mix that up.
All right. Now I got to get some baby spinach. Man, you know what happened to me today? Let me tell you.
Tell me.
I cut my thumb off. I thought for sure my thumb was gone.
Uh-oh.
I was running my chop saw and cutting up some firewood, and I had known that it had been kind of not running exactly right, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah.
And I think the problem now is the blade is bent.
Oh.
Because I was cutting and I pulled it down. I was holding the wood like this, and I come down, and all of a sudden the blade, like the tooth, was bowed out.
Yeah.
So it come across, hit the wood a certain way, and then pulled it back up into the guard and got stuck.
Dang.
My thumb, I jammed my thumb good, and I thought, oh crap. ow, 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 and I didn't look at it because I was just waiting, and I didn't feel any wet. And then I looked down, and it's just a little cut. So I got mighty, mighty lucky. I
Yes,
thought for sure that first thought that went through my mind was that dude's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
That would have been a fair
Did
thought.
you continue with the wood cutting?
Well, no, I put that saw away
Oh,
because it actually took a nick out of the guard.
oh wow.
So that blade is actually toast.
It was dead.
So yeah, that one's we're not using that one no more.
No.
But I did. I thought I took my thumb off.
Hey, how many of y'all, when you get the fish out of the packaging, you wash the package out before you put it in the trash?
And it wasn't like I was misusing it in any way. It was just I probably shouldn't. I should have checked the blade first. But
Yeah.
when I got done, I mean, when I got her unstuck, and I was like, I think that blade's junk. I need to put it away. So I went and put it away,
Yeah.
and now I have to dig it back out at some point to check the blade and possibly get a new one.
You were in the
Find out for you if you want.
I tried using the Sawzall, but the pieces were too small for it, and that was even more dangerous. And I was like, "Yep, nope."
You know what?
But I'm sure you've all had that moment where you were like, "Oh crap!" And Cub was here, so I was just left unsupervised. Is all it was. Cub was here, and she was inside, not paying attention to what I was doing. So, you know, all the thing I'd say is I was unsupervised.
Yeah, it wasn't her shift.
Mhm.
And when I told the wife, she kind of gave me this look, and she wanted to scold me, but she couldn't because, you know, I hadn't done anything that I shouldn't have been doing. You know,
Right.
I wasn't being stupid, you know, with it or anything.
Yep. Look what I just thought about. I'm gonna do it. Just
What you
came.
doing?
That's a spinach dip. Some leftover spinach dip. I'm gonna put this in there in the stuffing. Make it a little bit different. Not a lot of spinach dip, but it's enough to make a difference in taste.
Well, Mike, I got the high school band's barbecue fundraiser coming up. James, the band director, just called me the other day, so I got the smoker already lined up. I'm going to be getting the Southern Pride SP 500 again,
All right.
and then I've called my buddy that's the meat manager at Food Line. I've got the meat already ordered, so that's going to be coming up on the weekend of October the 3rd and 4th. I'll get the smoker and we'll cook it on the 3rd and take it to the school and we'll sell it on the 4th.
There you go. What kind of meat you gonna cook?
It's all Boston butt.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. Yo, I'm here.
The only barbecue is pork.
That's right. I got to go to the board meeting on next Tuesday to sit down with the band board to go over getting the volunteer list made up, going through the band closet, seeing all the stuff that they have, making my list of stuff that I need, and just going through and pretty much introducing myself to the new board because they don't know me because I've been out of there since 2019 when my son graduated.
Yeah.
And so I go every year with the new board and meeting them and introducing myself and setting everything up.
There you go. Well, that's the way you got to do it.
Yeah, I'm almost like rebuilding the program now though, because whenever I left in 2019, when Tommy graduated, we did 1,500 pounds of barbecue that night, and
Holy
then in
moly.
2020, in 2020, no COVID came, and so it was all canceled for 2020. And because it was canceled for 2020, they didn't want to do it in 2021 because they didn't think many people were going to come because they're thinking about COVID still.
Yeah.
And so we didn't start up again until 2022. And so 2022 and 23, I've only did 500 pounds, each time. And this year he wants me to stick with only 500 pounds.
Well, what I'm doing here is this has a skin on the bottom of it. So I'm cutting down to the skin with this stuff, with this knife on the salmon. And now I'm going to stuff. Hopefully it'll stuff.
What I did not plan on was there's 2 fillets per package.
Oh.
I'm finding that out now. After I don't open them all. Sorry. Figure it out.
Trying to make a wide enough thing here where it'll be stuffing easier. Didn't do a good enough job on that first one. Oh, that looks good. All right.
So basically, we're rolling up this little ball. It's supposed to be kind of like an egg shape,
Yeah.
and then you roll it. Start at the tail. Work your way. Oh, I was supposed to season this first.
Uh,
Okay. Start at the tail and work your way, rolling it up like so. Can you see it?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got toothpicks? No. I will have to. Just rolling to make it like an egg shape. And then start the tail. And then, like Rusty said, you could toothpick it, but I didn't remember them.
You have some in the house? I can go get them.
They're on the top of the refrigerator.
Okay.
They'll be fine. I think they'll be fine.
I love the smell of his charcoal again.
It is a great smell. You can't beat it. Now, let's put a little salt on here. And yes, I just washed my hands. When does Ohio State play their first game? With pepper. Hey, Lee.
Hold on, Mike. I can't hear you.
Okay.
I'm far enough away from the.
There it is. There it is, folks. Ready to go in the oven. So I got it 400. I'm gonna cook it. I'm guessing about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. I'm gonna check it at 15 minutes. Alexa, set a 15-minute timer. I'm gonna. You know, I said I'd make a sandwich out of it. Guess what I'm gonna do? I got leftover stuffing. This is all cooked. I'm gonna make it into a crab salad. I don't know about y'all, but I'll eat that.
So what's your side dish, Lee?
So my side dish, I'm gonna use some zucchini and yellow squash.
Okay. You gonna saute them?
Mike says you're gonna saute him.
Yeah.
And there it is, folks. Crab salad left with the bad leftovers.
All right.
Let's see this.
Get some crackers and eat that while you're waiting on your food to cook.
Man, that's good. All right. Let me wash this pan out before it goes.
Bat's in. Hey, Bat, how's it going?
We're gonna start using our skillet now, getting that preheated while I chop these up. I do got to go get some towels. I forgot to take them.
I'm gonna put this into this container here. With that being done, this is high protein crab dip. Crab salad, whatever you want to call it. Dip,
Just call it good.
it's only got a couple of teaspoons of mayo, and the rest is cream cheese.
No matter how much you think you're prepared,
Oh yeah.
always something.
Yep. Well, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one.
Brought me a towel. So yeah, I was going through the store and I was like, man, what would really go with this? And I thought squash and zucchini, just some butter, some salt and pepper.
Mhm.
Right.
That goes great with it.
Trying to keep it light, but yet good.
I understand this.
With your leftover cream cheese dip, we can wrap up some of those huge ass kudzu leaves and make some rolled kudzu.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tastes just like a cabbage roll.
Man,
Yep.
I have a strong dislike for kudzu.
Hey, I have eaten kudzu. It is edible, folks.
Got a couple rabbits running around. That'd be good for them.
You put a little seasoning on it. It ain't bad.
You know, my grandma tried dandelion salad.
I've had that.
She made it one time and never again.
It has a little bit of a strong taste. And I've taken the
Somebody had told her about it, and she was like, "Well, we got a bunch of dandelions." So she tried it. Never made it again.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I never knew anybody that actually tasted it.
I've tasted it.
That and poke salad. Apparently, a poke is another big green leaf that grows on the vine.
It grows up. Yeah, and you can cook it like you do turnip greens or that kind of thing. And it's pretty good. And the pot liquor is excellent.
When it comes to greens, I'll stick with collards.
Oh,
Hey.
speaking of collards and greens, we were at so we took pay back to school, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we go to this restaurant, and I get an omelet and a side of. They were how'd they call it? Toasted greens or seared greens or whatever. And I was like, "What's that?" And she said it was like kale and spinach, kind of like collard greens, but then they throw them on the flat top and get a sear. And I
Oh,
was like, okay. It was not the greatest, but it was interesting. I had never seen anybody take spinach or collards or
Right.
or kale and cook them on the flat top.
Yeah, I haven't either.
me either. And I got a flat top, and when it warms up a little or cools off a little more, I might give it a try. Because you got to, I'm telling you, folks, if you've ever tried kale, if you take it straight out of the bag and try to eat it, it's a little rough. It's a little rough because it's a very coarse type thing. It's not real uh, functional chewing. You got to take it and you got to wash it. I mean, when I say wash it, I mean immerse it in a bowl of water and work the greens with your hand. Work the kale with your hands. And do that for about 5 minutes. You're basically massaging the kale, and then you get all the water out of it. And I'm telling you, it changes the taste something fierce. I mean, it makes it much more palatable.
I used to buy a bag of kale every month and bring it home, open it up, feed it to my turtles.
Hey, they'll love it.
That was the only use we had for kale.
There's a video that somebody did. I wish I'd have done it. It was genius. Where they said, this is the proper way to eat or to drink unsweetened iced tea. And they poured it into a glass, added ice in there, took it over to the sink and poured it out down the drain.
Yeah.
I saw the one a lot with pineapple on pizza.
I've seen that on somebody said this is the proper way to cook kale. And they had kale in the skillet, and then they had put butter in there and onions and stuff, and decorated it all up. Pulled it off, walked it over to the trash can, and scooped it all into the trash can.
Yeah, that was where I was going with it. That would make a great video to do that.
I'll tell you
If
what,
you're just cooking it straight out of the bag, yeah, it's a little rough. But if you do the massage, I'm telling you, it'll be a whole lot better tasting. It's still kale, but
that
but
dang
it's a
ramen noodles I had the girls try was nasty. It went straight to the trash. There was no saving that, dude.
Even a candy one?
Huh?
Even the chocolate and marshmallow one?
Yeah, that was nasty. That was the worst one.
Sorry we've not been more interactive. But this is we was cooking. So how hot you reckon those coals are?
How many coals you got on top and bottom? Did you count them, or you just pile them?
Threw them on there.
Take a rough estimate how many coals you got combined, you think? He just asked how hot it was.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got like 12 on top and about 8 or 9 on the bottom.
So roughly 20?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's got about 20 briquettes on the fire. 20 on top, 12 on top and 8 on the bottom. And you're looking at between 15 and 20 degrees of heat of each one.
Yeah.
So roughly 400 degrees.
400. Yeah. Now, is that Dutch oven got legs?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
This thing showing towards the bottom's 200 degrees. Up towards the lid, it's running about 300, 320. Yeah.
It's going to be 350, 400 degrees inside.
There you go.
Hopefully.
Well,
I didn't let my coals get hot enough.
Jiffy says, I grew up eating fried collard green sandwiches. from my grandmother. She cooked all the water out of it and fried it in an iron skillet. I miss it. You know what? That does sound good.
Yeah, I never heard of that either.
But it sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Heck, I'll try that.
Pickle said roasted crunchy kale or kale Italian sausage pasta soup. Never heard of either one of those.
That sounds good. I've used kale in soup. It was trying to remember what it was. That Italian wedding soup. I know it doesn't have kale in it necessarily, but it was real good in it. A roasted crunchy kale I've made. That was good. Made it in the oven.
Making
Okay.
it like that, you probably cook off the bitterness.
Yeah. Yeah. Jiffy says, now she did cook it or fry it in bacon fat. LOL. Well, you know what? I know it was good then because bacon fat makes everything good. Alexa off. Well, that's the 15-minute timer. Let's see how it's doing. Get my oven mitt.
No, do it barehanded.
Did that once by mistake. Thought I had the pot holder. Guess what? I didn't.
We'd probably get more views that way.
Yeah, and I get a trip to the ER. And I got a trip to the ER that time. I think it needs to go a little longer. Maybe 5 or so minutes. Alexa, set a 5-minute timer.
5 minutes, starting now.
Yeah, that's probably the most thing I use my Alexa for at the house too, is setting timers.
Oh, I play videos on it. I set it for the one in the bedroom. I set alarms with it. I don't use the alarm clock. I've got a clock, but it's just to tell time with.
But I got one in the living room and one in my bedroom, and I use them for setting alarm or timers or listening to music. I never even sat down and figure out how to hook mine to the Fire Stick on the TV. I haven't even tried that yet. So,
well, you know, you can hook it up with your phone. Link it with your phone. And you can give Alexa, you can set up all the Alexa stuff in your phone. And then I've also got, I've got 4 total. I will listen when it's a late game on the coast and the Braves are playing on the West Coast. I will play the game and set a timer for it to go off in 30 minutes or something, you know, while I'm laying there going to sleep. All righty. Hopefully this will do it this time. So how long's your fish been on, Lee?
I have no idea.
maybe 10 minutes.
Okay. You're just cooking it till done. That's all you worry about. I don't blame you.
cold because it wasn't ready.
So they weren't white when you dumped them?
Partly.
Now, one more thing I use my Alexa for is creating a shopping list. So whenever the wife or kids realize something is out, they'll say, "Hey Alexa, add paper towels to shopping list," or whatever.
Yeah.
And whenever I open up the Alexa app on my phone, I've got the shopping list and all the stuff is right there.
There you go. I got my mother-in-law one, my 90-year-old mother-in-law. She may use it half the time. She can't remember what it's called. She
I
calls
just
it.
found out the other day you could change your name.
You can?
Yeah, I saw a video on Facebook, and somebody had changed the name. Who was it? The mother had changed the name of Alexa to Mom. So every time her kids said, "Hey, Mom," the Alexa would come on and say, what? Like Alexa was waiting for them to ask the Alexa a question.
I love it. I love it. Maybe I need to change hers name too. I'll see about doing that next time I'm over there. I think I'm going over there tomorrow. Cooking with Corey and stuff. How you doing, Corey?
Oop, cooking with Corey.
Corey, what's up, buddy? We're trying this thing, man, but I don't know. I'm trying to utilize my heat up top
Yeah.
because my skillet's not getting hot enough.
Stuart says he's chilling.
Put the coals back in the chimney, set the chimney up, and funnel all the heat straight up through the chimney.
Alexa off. All right. Let's see now. There it is, right there, folks. There it is.
There, I'm starting to get a little bubbling action over here.
Yeah, we just had a little bit of a heat problem. We put the coals underneath the skillet before they were quite ready.
Uh,
So we just funneled them back into the chimney to let them burn a lot harder, a lot faster.
Yeah,
okay.
this is all still a learning process. I'm new.
Our first outdoor cook in a while.
Mine in a long while, like especially with an oven. I haven't done an oven cook in a long time. Usually we have the burner and we do something on that, but
Right.
to do the coals, it's been a long while since we done coals. But it's a learning process, Mike.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Mike, that almost looks good enough to eat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So here's what I'm going to do now. Make it look pretty. Sprinkle a little Old Bay on top. Give it some nice color.
How we doing on time?
We are at
Slamming the door, man.
6:56.
Dang. I might get done in an hour. I don't know, Mike.
This might be the first show that the clock wins.
Well, we did talk for what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, about, yeah. There you go. I spruced her up a little bit. What do you think? Did it spruce pretty good? What you think, Rusty?
Yeah, go on. I better check my cheap fish, huh? I don't know how long it's been.
They ain't been in there not even 15 minutes yet.
Sure?
Yeah. Well, you can try. Move the skillet over and lift it and let's see.
Look at that. I'm telling you, that's good looking.
Want me to lift the lid?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You see that, Mike?
No, I missed it. What happened? Oh, that looks good.
I don't think they're quite there yet.
No, but they look good. I love the way you got the carabiner on there, on the lid handle.
That says 190.
Oh, wow. Then they're done.
What's it say?
190.
That's done.
Yeah, it is. 145 is done.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, them are saying 190. Well, hell yeah. Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
I didn't plan on being. They look good.
Actually, Lee's got flounder, and he's got his stuff in there. I've got salmon with crab and cream cheese, spinach stuffing. I went for the middle stuff instead of through the separating it.
Look at that, Mike.
I just sliced it straight up the middle. That's done.
That one even got the color.
Uh-huh. That looked real good. And tell everybody what you used as your stuffing.
What all did you use in the stuffing? It was cream cheese, feta, spinach, mozzarella.
I used like a 5 blend, Italian blend.
It wasn't mozzarella. It was a 5 blend Italian blend cheese.
Okay.
And then he sprinkled some of his Bayou Bear in there and mixed it all up.
I love it.
Those don't have the color that I want yet, so I'm going to let them go. And then I want to get the other ones ready.
Well, you got some there ready so you can do a taste test. Let me get mine on a plate. Let me get mine on a plate and get the misses in here.
I can't hear what he's saying.
He said, you got enough done for the taste test. We'll get the misses and put his on a plate and we can get the taste test done.
Well, that one we got on for the thumbnail.
Oh, I got the email today from Temu, my table that I got for our shrimp boils. They refunded my money and saying, we're sorry that we didn't get this to you in time and blah, blah, blah. Refunded my money and gave me a $5 credit for not sending me the product.
You know, I told my wife about that, and she said, "That damn thing better not be staying here."
I'll be right back.
All right.
All righty, I'm back, and the miss is on her way.
Good. Whoa, something smells good in here. Oh, yes. Is this what I get
I
to
bet it
taste?
smells fishy.
I like it that way. I like my fish to look fishy.
All righty.
Oh, yes, sir.
Hi, Miss Paige.
Hi. How's everybody?
We're doing.
That's good. Doing's good.
I'm trying a little something, something.
Mike beat us tonight
Oh, yeah? Beat you how?
I got
in time.
Oh.
We probably need about 15 more minutes.
Yeah, I mean, things is going.
This is so good. Oh, my gosh. What is that on it? What is this?
that stuff from crab,
Stuffing.
Spinach.
Crab.
cream cheese, stuff.
Whoa. Wish y'all could have some of this because it
Yeah.
is amazing.
I wish I could have some too.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Is this all mine?
That's yours.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
Try the stuffing.
Well,
She don't want a bite. She wants a fish.
No, you got it's that's the stuffing right there.
no, I did. I got some of that with the fish.
Oh, just try it by itself.
Oh. What? What is it? What is it?
Crab, green cheese, spinach, little mayo, and seasoning.
Oh, wow. This is awesome. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Yummy. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
And y'all saw a PDA there. Public display of affection.
It was. You know, when my wife and I first started dating, I was in the Army, and the first time I took her on base, I was in my PT uniform. So I had my Army shirt and shorts and stuff on, and we were walking down the road at Fort Jackson, and she reached over to grab my hand and hold my hand while we're walking down the road. And I had to jerk my hand back and say, "No, baby, we can't hold hands." She thought that maybe I had a girlfriend on base, and I thought I was going to get caught with her holding hands. I said, "No, baby, it's called PDA, and we cannot have any form of PDA, especially in a uniform." And she said, "But you're in your sweats." I said, "This is my PT uniform." I said, "This says Army on the front, Army on my shorts." I said, "I cannot do it." And she got mad because she thought I was trying to, not let anybody know that I was with her in case I had an Army girlfriend on base.
Oh wow. Well,
Thank you, buddy.
Tell
I don't
Bill
know why she would think
I'm
that.
gonna try and give him some too.
To taste.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get a plate for Bill. This time I'm using 2 of these. Instead of 1, because I want to use this one for my thumbnail.
A battery must have died on my phone. We just lost everything.
Let me get the thumbnail. Come on, shoot. That ain't what I wanted.
Just go make some more for the next, few minutes.
Okay. That takes care of that. Got a thumbnail. Let's see what Bill thinks of this.
Come here, man. Don't trip it.
All right, so you ready for me to plate up a little something?
Let me get this put up here. Yeah. Come on in here, Bill, if you want to. This is my brother-in-law. Come on here a little bit. Buddy, back up. Back up.
Buddy,
Back up.
Buddy wants us to. We can't talk.
Over here.
I guess because now it's on with 19% battery left, and it is hot as hell.
Business?
2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. That's
Awesome.
crab, cream cheese, little mayo, seasoning, and spinach. Very good. Try the stuff. Yeah, this in the middle of stuff.
Yummy.
Oh, that's 2 thumbs up on the stuffing.
Awesome.
All right. I'm
Well,
happy.
it's got crab in it. It's got to be good.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Paige.
And Lee is bringing our plates over now.
All righty. Let me put this up on there for y'all.
No, I'll get the camera up.
Oh, you gonna use the other camera?
No, we're going. I forgot my battery just died, or it overheated, or something.
Right, you just said that.
He's got to get his little snappy snap.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
That looks good.
That pass? What do you think, Mike? Will that pass?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
Corey's
fine.
in here.
Everything looks good. And he's garnishing.
You know how I do it now. I got Corey's in here. I got to do a little green parsley. Boy, that is savory. Let me tell you.
Be careful.
I'm going to get a little snap.
Thank you, Jiffy. I'm real pleased with how that salmon turned out. Now you can go table if you want.
All right, Rusty. Let's get the, let me adjust the camera up. Watch it. Watch the camera.
You want to go to the table and finish it? Or when you're done, or what?
Is that,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Ray's will be starting it. We'll do it. if you're interested. There they are, folks.
There's a fork right there.
Two of the finest men you'll ever meet in your life.
Oh, they're outside.
Yeah, this not as hot
Yeah,
there here.
Must be a lot cooler there.
Squash is really, really good. And this, it goes good with the fish, with the meal. The whole thing combined, that was a really good idea for your side.
That's an excellent idea for it.
What is it?
So
Flaky.
squash, don't take squash from zucchini.
Very flaky.
Which that's squash. Yeah, they did. Lee rolled his. He did salmon.
That was the fish.
Flounder.
I didn't get far back enough to get the cream cheese part.
Oh,
Gotta have that part.
oh.
There we go. Very good. Just need a little extra seasoning. Very, very good.
Oh,
Yay!
And she's a winner, folks.
not bad for winging it.
Yeah, same with me. I winged this recipe. I've never done stuffed salmon before.
No, you did an excellent
Little
job.
song in a prayer on that one.
Yep.
Spinning it.
Finning.
And I'm finna to finish this fish.
But right ahead, man.
Finish her up, Rusty.
Oh man.
Very good.
All right.
I see Corey said something about halibut. No, I had flounder. Cream cheese and stuffed halibut and zucchini on the side. Yeah, kind of no. It's all right. Let me move this, change this over.
Thanks, Pat. Appreciate that.
All right.
You gonna
Well-
try it?
Oh, there's Mike.
Yeah. Oh,
There you are.
yeah. I forgot I'd had you on solo.
So impression.
Impression?
First impression when I told you about it.
This is exactly what I envisioned whenever you told me what was going to happen.
Okay.
What you were trying to do. This is exactly like I thought it was going to come out.
Sweet. And I believe we're in an hour.
Yeah.
Because we chatted with 15 minutes.
Yeah.
At least. Yep.
Yeah.
There you
And we
have
did
it.
it outside.
Yep. If it'd been just a touch warmer, cooler, I'd have done it outside here.
Well, I tell you what, man, it felt awesome today, and I wanted to get out yesterday, and it takes me a little while to set everything up out here, but I think it was well worth it.
We need to be back out here Sunday. If it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Sunday is a whole other thing. So
You got Rusty. That's cooking with Lee there, Corey. Rusty, tell him your name of your channel.
I don't know what it is. My name's Rusty. I don't know what my channel is.
I'll send it to you, Corey.
And I'm Mike. Mike's Ketorific Journey, or just Ketorific Journey will get you there also.
Yep. You type in Keto Mike and it'll come up.
Yep.
Ketorific Journey. That's our threesome now.
Yep. And I'm here to tell you, what we both did tonight, that's keto, but you ain't got to be keto to eat it.
No, it and I was thinking like nothing. If you're looking at a lot of the stuff recipes, they want breadcrumbs or something like that, which easily substitute out for pork rinds. Like there's no high sugars or anything like that in it.
Right.
So fantastic little recipe. I enjoyed it.
I did too.
I enjoyed cooking. I haven't eaten it yet, but he enjoyed eating it, so it gives me hope the wife will like it.
That's funny.
But
He already has the second batch in the Dutch oven.
yeah,
Hey, I love it.
yep.
This will go faster.
Huh?
This batch will go quicker.
It
Yeah.
will, because everything's heated up good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. That's one thing. Like I remember as a kid watching the old westerns and thinking, man, Cookie was it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be like that. And then I kind of got away from it. We never did any camping or anything like that. So, I got talking with Rusty, and he's like, get a Dutch oven. I got one. I used his a couple times, and I bought one, which turned into like 5. But I use them mainly inside or on the gas stove. So,
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we cooked on coals. So
what's your what do you do with the coals until they cool down?
the ones when I'm to put them out,
Uh-huh.
I've got a metal can over there with a lid.
Okay.
I'll dump them all in there, snuff them out, and then like tomorrow or something, I'll come back and I'll pull out the fuller ones
Mm-hmm.
and put them in the grill, so I can use them in the charcoal grill.
There you go.
So,
Yep.
yeah, Tom, we're still here, buddy. I was waiting for we cooked outside today, bud.
Hey, Tom.
Over coals. Over coos.
Yeah, they weren't cool.
Yeah. They're still smoking pretty good. Once I got that chimney hot, now I'm done. Now I'm done cooking.
There you go.
It
Yeah.
happens.
Yep.
But good times. Good times.
So what's on the list for next week?
Let me go look.
Okay.
I think it was something with fresh vegetables.
I think you're right. Corey is back. Yep. There you go. Yep. Corey says, "Yummalicious." Yes, sir, Bob. It is. Buddy, just chill. I'm going to take care of you in just a couple of minutes. I promise. Can you hear my dog?
So we have fresh veggies and stuff, or canned dinner,
Okay.
or the shepherd's pie.
Okay.
Now the shepherd's pie, I reckon that's going to take longer than an hour.
Yeah, I got to believe it will to do it right.
Because you got to do the mashed cauliflower and then all the fixings and then put it all together and bake it.
That's if you do a traditional shepherd's pie. I got an idea for something where I don't use the mash.
But then would it still be a shepherd's pie?
If I call it
Or
that,
would it be a pot pie?
if I call it that, it'd be a shepherd's pie. Most folks' shepherd's pie is actually cottage pie, so
Sick of that. I got to make cottage pie because my wife and kids, they don't like the taste of lamb. It's got a real earthy flavor, and they don't like it at all.
see, my mama She grew up eating it. She introduced us to it growing up. Me and my sisters and my brother. Oh Lord, we love lamb. All four of us love lamb, just like her. Daddy wasn't. He'd eat it, but it wasn't his favorite. It wasn't, he wanted beef.
Well, Tom says he found a vegan butcher near him. It's all plant-based, like smoked meats. So I got a video coming, Tom. I got this vegan spam. It's called Unmeat, and it's comes in a can like spam. And there was two kinds. There was the original, and there was the burger style. And the kids were not. I made the kids taste it. I heated it up, like I sliced it side by side, put it in the skillet. We cooked it off, and then we each tried a bite. I thought Pay was going to punch me in the face. She was not having it.
Didn't Patrick do the unmeat in a video?
The who?
Patrick.
I know he did where he hunted spam.
Okay, may not have been him.
He might have done an unmeat, but
hey,
it's not worth trying.
Okay, I didn't think so. I ain't seen a vegan meat yet that was worth trying.
Yeah, no, it didn't. This one didn't upset my stomach like the last batch we had, but it still wasn't good.
Yeah,
like I made a sandwich with pimento cheese on a bun.
Yeah.
And then it was fine because it covered up that flavor. But otherwise, nah, not for me.
Yeah. So you want to do fresh vegetables and stuff?
We kind of did that already.
Yeah. Let's do out of a can. Let's do the can.
A whole canned dinner.
Yeah. Nothing but canned stuff. Except, of course, the spices you may use in it and all like that.
Well, they come out of a bottle. It's kind of the same, right?
Exactly. Yeah, same difference.
Canned dinner.
Yep.
Okay. Are we doing meat and two sides?
That sounds good.
Or you want to do like a casserole?
Let's just leave it up. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
It just has to come out of a can.
Want to do a meat and two or a casserole? Doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
All right. We're on the board.
Let's see. Walks in with a can of Campbell's chili. Hey, that's got your meat, your beans. It's not keto, but it could be vegetarian. They got a vegetarian chili.
Yeah, and it's loaded with carbs.
Dutch oven casserole. I might be able to figure something out here.
That might work.
Coming out of a can.
I've got the casserole in a Dutch oven. I did a tuna casserole in it.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll definitely start the coals a little bit earlier this time.
Yep. I'll have to start them a lot earlier.
Probably about 5 o'clock.
Well, I started them at like, 15 till, 20 till?
Okay.
So I need to go about 5:30.
5:30, 5:15, 5:30, yeah.
Yeah, about 5:30 start the first batch. But if I'm only using, okay, yeah, anyway. That's going to get a little long-winded.
Yeah.
Trying to talk myself into how I'm doing it.
You're like me. I think it out when I'm thinking of it.
Yeah. Well, cool.
All righty. Well, folks, appreciate you tuning in.
Had a blast.
I did too. I
So
did
good
too.
outside of being outside again.
Yeah. I'm hoping it'll be a little cooler next weekend next week where I can do that too. Because it was still in the 80s here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is right now, but it feels good. I mean, it was like really hot by the coals, but
And
You
we
know.
got a lot of humidity here today, so
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's get out of here, buddy.
sounds good.
Great show. Have a great night. Thank you, Corey.
Appreciate it, Corey.
So, y'all, let's get out of here. What do you say?
All right.
All right. Remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good? Rock on. Y'all are awesome.
Have a great week, guys.
Let's be careful out there.